Hello, good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock Eastern in Markham, Ontario, Canada. My name is Genevieve Coe. Hello, everyone. I hope people will find me. Normally, I go live in my Facebook page, but this week, because it's a little bit more exciting, I thought we could take the time in our Facebook group. I can put a few posts related to the party, and I just wanted to connect with you all. So please make sure to comment. Oh, good. Kathy's here. Lynn, Karen. Oh, great. You guys have found me. I'm always worried when I switch from the usual to change it to something else, whether you guys will be able to find me. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm actually going to turn off my heater because I'm realizing that that's kind of making a buzzing sound and I don't want anything to interfere with the sound. Yes, happy new catalog day, everybody. So I've gone back to my old format of just using my phone because I'm in the group and I'm hoping it'll work okay. If you guys have been following me on my weekly Tuesday at 2's the past couple weeks, I did this other kind of way of streaming because a few weeks ago I really had trouble streaming onto my Facebook page. I feel like Facebook changed something with their Facebook pages, so it made it strange. So I like this better too because I can see your comments. I feel like we're more interactive. I don't know. I hope it works okay in the group. But it did, anyway, I'm always learning, and technology is not a strong suit. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. But I'm glad to be here today. In case you were sleeping and you missed it, today is the launch of the brand new annual catalog. So this catalog just went live today, and it actually goes on for when does it go on until? It goes on for a whole year, basically. So a few tidbits you need to know just because it's always good to be in the know. Yes, see, I like this better too. I don't know. Okay, we'll have to think about it. I'll have to learn more things. Anyway, so this is actually simpler for me, but for some reason on my Facebook page, I was having trouble. So things to know about this new catalog. It goes live today. Everything in here at this moment, I just checked, is pretty much available. There is, I think, one French stamp set that I think is not available. Um, but otherwise, I think everything else is okay. Now, just because it's available now does not mean that it will be available a month from now. Why is that? Why print a catalog when you don't know if it's going to be available? It's because I'm sure you guys all know, but just a reminder that there's been a supply chain crisis for a while. And so getting products into the warehouse, getting them the right number, all of that stuff has been a challenge for Stampin' Up, but I think they've done amazing. But to help manage the issue, because um, they don't know sometimes when they're getting stuff in and when things sell out. They don't know when the next batch is coming in. So what happens if a product runs out? They just turn off the number and it's not available anymore until the next ship comes in. Okay, so what does that mean for you? A few tips that I like to give is that it means you should be making a prioritized wish list of all the things you love in this baby. Okay, because when you're able to shop, when you want to shop, at least you'll know what to get and in what order and what to do if something's not available. I do also suggest just paying a little more attention to things that are manufactured out of North America because it is harder to get those things. So things like dies and punches are usually manufactured in China, I think, and so it's hard to get it over and the timing and all of that. So if those are on your list, I would suggest getting those first. Stamp sets, usually they've been okay, but they have been having a little trouble getting the rubber in, getting the raw materials in. Um, and then paper, I think they're still sourcing it from within North America, so it's not as bad. But anyway, just to give you a bit of information, background, how to help you plan your list. Now, if your list is long and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to afford all of this? Or how am I going to, remember to get everything I want? I can't decide. How do I narrow it down? You don't have to narrow it down. You can just get the Stampin' Up Starter Kit. And so, just a reminder that the Stampin' Up Starter Kit is available to anyone. Of course, Stampin' Up loves if you want to join in for the business and um, want to make a little extra money, but Stampin' Up also loves those of you who love the product and who want to be a part of the fun, creative community and enjoy your discount as a demonstrator to shop for yourself. So we don't judge, we welcome all of you, and Stampin' Up has made it extra sweet for the month of May with this new baby. I'm going to talk about it later, but there is an in color special. So you can actually get all the in color ink pads, an assorted pack of in color paper, in color designer series paper, in color grid paper, all of that absolutely free when you get the starter kit. So the starter kit's already an amazing deal. You can choose $165 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, no shipping, and in most provinces, no tax. So that's the number one deal I want you guys to remember if your shopping list is looking long. I've got a really dynamic team. We have fun, we create, we chat, we have monthly stamping get-togethers. So I would love to welcome you. Okay, so good. I think we've got a good number of people here. Oh, Cheryl joined, Gail joined. Okay, good, good, good. Welcome. You're in the right place. So, how should we get started? I've introduced myself. I live in Markham, Ontario, Canada, but I love to serve people with stamping all across the country. So welcome, and even other parts of the country. I know sometimes people jump in and join the Facebook Lives. Every Tuesday afternoon, I usually go live on my Facebook page, but today is special. We are in my group today because there's just so much to share. And it's the first day of the new catalog, so we're having a little extra fun. So I'm going to flip the camera over now. This is where it went wonky last time, but fingers crossed that it will go okay. And I'm going to share the party perks. So this is a special video because it's launching a Facebook party, which will go from today until Friday. So these perks that I'm going to share are just for kicking off the new catalog, for the excitement of the new catalog. If you're excited, go ahead, type in the chat. I'm excited with you. I'll tell you a secret. I don't know whether to be embarrassed or proud of this secret, but I was up at 2:30 in the morning. 2:30? Yes, 2:30 a.m. this morning so that I could key in all my new catalog orders that I wanted to key in. Because sometimes when the new catalog goes live, everything gets jammed up and it's hard to place the orders, or sometimes things sell out before I get a chance to get them. So go ahead, you can tell me I'm crazy, but I just think that I'm passionate. Let's use the word passionate. I'm passionate and I'm also dedicated as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for over 14 years. This fall will be 15 years. And so I just wanted to do whatever I could to make sure that I was getting my products in on the way, shipping to me so I could prepare for my classes this month. Okay, so let's flip that over. Yeah, you tell me in the comments if you're excited. I love to get your excitement with you. Oh, see, Lynn's like, I probably would do the same. See, we're sisters. Okay, let's hope this works. I'm just going to flip this down so that you can see my tabletop. I know Kathy's like, good job, good job. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm so afraid because last time I did this on my page, everything went upside down and sideways. And okay, so far so good. I'm going to try not to jiggle the stand and maybe we'll be in luck. Going to put on my glasses so I can see your comments. Okay, woo, it looks like we're in action. I'm going to try not to jiggle the stand. Hopefully you can see everything. All my important links are here. Linktree. And there's a dot between the R and the EE / Stampin' for Fun. Stampin' for Fun. Oh, Diane Pemberton is here. Diane, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to see you online here. Okay, so everything should be at these links. If you're ready to shop, go ahead, go there. There's a shop and browse kind of link. If you want to sign up for classes, Like basically my May classes are closed off. I placed the orders this morning, but if you want to sneak in for anything, let me know. And I'll see if I can sneak you in. I have to check my little magic notebook. Okay, and then oh, see, Cheryl has gotten up in the middle of the night too. See, this way is so much better. I can read your comments so much easier. Yes, okay, see, I'm in good company. We're in good company. Okay, so party perks. Let's do that first. Um, anyway, I put my AirPods on, so if I forgot anything, I can walk all around my room and hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know why I printed it so small, but just a reminder, we're doing a Facebook party. There is a party door prize form, which is a bit.ly link, bit.ly party Stampin' for Fun. So once you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and fill out the party door prize form. Um, if you want to place an order, and who wouldn't with a new catalog, every $60 in orders, oh, not every six, sorry, that's a little mistake. So with a minimum $60 order, I should actually fix that. Obviously, I was using an old template. A minimum $60 order will get you a free gift of the new Fun Flowers resin embellishments. Okay, so they are, ooh, I'm allowed to actually show you the inside of this baby now, but they're these pretty um, flower embellishments that I couldn't get on pre-order. They're right here, but I will gift them to you with your minimum $60 order during this party. Every Stampin' Social Class Booking will give you a free stamp set of your choice, plus 5 extra door prize tickets. Okay, I'm going to have a couple of really great door prizes, stamp sets and the such. So you're going to want to get as many door prize tickets as you can. I am looking to book some in-person Stampin' Socials. I really miss stamping with people. So if you want to do it in your backyard, if you want to do it with masks indoors, that's great. I'm still doing virtual Stampin' Socials over Zoom. So whatever floats your boat, I can customize it for you. I could do a bingo night. I could do a stamp set themed one. I'd be really excited. I'll explain to you later, but I would love to do a crafternoon tea kind of event. I'll talk a little more about that later. Okay, so if there's a stamp set on your wish list and you want to get it for free, just contact me and book a Stampin' Social. My options are a little limited because I can't remember if I told you, but I am going to Quebec for 5 weeks this summer. And I think I might be doing a missions trip to Thunder Bay. So altogether, 6 weeks, I think I'll be gone. So it means I have to schedule these Stampin' Socials around that time, because when I'm in Quebec, I think I'm just going to focus on French and speaking French and really being present for the whole experience. So I'm not sure what'll happen. I'll probably do some stamping videos in French just for fun. So you'll still hear from me and see me, but maybe just not as frequently as you normally do. So if you want to do a Stampin' Social, especially with the new catalog coming out, talk to me. We can do it in May, June, or August. Okay, I'm booking for those. Okay, club members, Memories Matter subscribers, you're going to get 3 extra door prize tickets, and you're going to get the party card making kit. So you'll see the cards that I demonstrate today. I am happy to cut them and prep them for you. So that is your gift for being a Stampin' for Fun club member or a Memories Matter subscriber. I'll tell you more about those. If I forget, remind me. Oh, Lynn would love a workshop in French. Or what would you love in French? A catalog in French? Or tell me what you want in French and I will try to accommodate. I'll be doing hopefully Facebook Lives in French. I'm going to bring some of my stuff to Quebec because I can't go 5 weeks without stamping. Come on, that's craziness. Okay, and then I am going to have an early bird special. So as long as you place your order, your minimum $60 order by midnight on Thursday, you'll get the party card making kit. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to have an extra drawing for those of you that shop online. Just an extra prize exclusive to those who shop online. Okay, so take advantage of the convenience of shopping online. Just remember to use this host code so that I know it belongs to this party. Oh, a Facebook Live in French. Okay, yes, I will do one. I'm sure I will. I might need to practice a little bit. I've been really practicing my French, and And I will. I found with my French, I just have to have courage and just do things. So Lynn, as long as you promise not to laugh at the pathetic state of my French, then I will definitely be doing it. And I've found people so supportive. When I went to Quebec last month, I tried to speak French everywhere I went, and like everybody was so friendly. Everybody was so friendly with my French. All the restaurant people were happy to talk to me in French, even though they could tell I was obviously not francophone, but they were happy to do it. So everybody's very supportive. So I just carry on. Um, I love reading your comments. Okay, so I was trying to think what is the best way to give you a little overview of the catalog. So if you don't have a copy of the catalog and you need one and want one, let me know. Lynn, yours is coming in the packet that I sent yesterday, but let me know through this link. I have a request a catalog link. Okay, so let's turn the page. I was thinking the table of contents. Um, no, I know you wouldn't laugh at me, Lynn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that you would, but I think I'm so self-conscious about it that people always get nervous. But I know you guys will be great. Maybe I'll practice before I go to Quebec, and then you guys can cheer me on. Okay, so I thought we'd look at the table of contents and we'd kind of go through. Now, the thing is, just so you know, as demonstrators, as a demonstrator, I had the privilege of being able to order some of these products before today. Today's the go live day, but I was able to order products beforehand. But they didn't let me go wild and order everything in the catalog. I only had a few things to choose from. So my samples today are based on the things that I could kind of get a little earlier. Um, if you missed it, I woke up early today so I could order the rest of the things I wanted, but they are obviously not here yet because I just placed the order today. So why don't we start on page 12 and 13 and look at this gorgeous new suite called the Tea Boutique Suite. Okay, and so you guys have told me in the past that you love to look at my actual product. So I'm going to get the product from this suite, what I have, and then I'm going to stamp a card for you too. So let me show you the designer series paper that's a part of this suite. Thank you. You guys are so supportive about my French. I'm going to do it. It's just scary to speak another language that's not like I have so much respect for people that have learned second and third languages because I mean, oh my gosh, it takes so much courage and just learning the grammar, just everything, right? Okay, so here's a sneak peek, a quick peek at the gorgeous designer series paper that coordinates with the Tea Boutique suite. Now, what I want you to notice with this paper is that it is heavy on the new in colors. So if you want some designer series paper that's going to coordinate with the new in colors, this is a great bet. Now, I want all of you to take out a pen and a paper right now and start, because as I go through the catalog, I can guarantee there's going to be things that will catch your eye. And so I want you to start jotting them down so that you don't forget. Because I want you to take advantage of the party perks and all the benefits of shopping with me. Okay, so look at that gorgeous paper. Okay, hopefully that gives you a good sense of that paper. Yes, I ordered it too, Janice. Okay, another item in this suite is the coordinating note cards and envelopes. So it's super convenient to be able to have um, already patterned note cards. Okay, so look at these note cards. They already have cute little patterns on them, and they're in all the in colors. I'm going to do a little introduction to the in colors, and there are gorgeous printed envelopes to coordinate as well. Okay, so that is in that suite. The note cards and envelopes makes crafting really easy, and they're $13.75. I believe you get 20 in the package, so just so you know. Okay, so let's do a little creating with this. I'm going to introduce you to the 5 new in colors since the Tea Boutique suite really kind of points to these new in colors. So let's welcome our new in color friends. And if you're unfamiliar with how the in colors work, Stampin' Up! Very diligently researches different colors. And so these are the in colors, and they will stay with the Stampin' Up! Color family for 2 years. Okay, so we're just welcoming them in now. Say hello to Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and I have this really weird feeling that in my blog I called it Tranquil Tide because we used to have a color Tranquil Tide, but Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Starry Sky. So go ahead, tell me in the comments which one's your favorite. And what's awesome is that Stampin' Up! Doesn't just have ink pads in these colors. Of course, they have coordinating cardstock as well, so that your projects will coordinate perfectly. Okay, so there's the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, and Starry Sky. Okay, so let me know which is your favorite, because the card that I'm going to make now is using one of the in colors, but you could easily make it in other colors as well. So we've got ink pads in the in colors, we've got cardstock in the in colors, we've got new ribbon in the in colors, and we have enamel, I think they're enamel, matte dots in the new in colors. So there's lots of coordination. It makes your crafting easy. The in colors are a great place to start with the new catalog. Get those new fresh colors while they're here, while they're trending. And the best value is the new starter kit. Well, it's not a new starter kit, but it's the starter kit. As I mentioned, you can sign up, get the starter kit. It costs only $135, and you pay only $135, but you get to choose $165 of whatever you want. And just for May, you'll get these additional products, which is like over a $91 value. You get all 5 ink pads, you get the designer series paper pack, you get an assorted cardstock, and you get the in color grid paper. I mean, you can't go wrong. I would love to have you to join my fun team, and we'll have fun. So I just don't want you to miss that deal, because I know many of you are going to want to pick up these in color items anyway. Why not get them free? Blues are always Gail's favorite. Yes. Oh, Diane's saying the light blue. So I don't know. Are you talking about the Tahitian Tide? Yeah, it's almost like, and of course, Jennifer, she's a purple girl, so she's going more Orchid Oasis. My first thought was the Tahitian Tide, was definitely my first thought. And so that's the one I'm going to use today, but I have been busy playing around with all the colors, and they've all grown on me. They all have their own personality. So why don't we do our first card stamping demo right now. And just a reminder that I will cut and prepare this card packet for you so that you can stamp and create at home if you place a minimum $60 order during the party. So these are party perks here. Okay, so I already pre-cut the Tahitian Tide cardstock. I'm using an old die. Because the one that I wanted to use is off with a helper. She's doing our team make and takes. Oh, speaking of which, let me show you, speaking of the in colors, let me show you our team stick make and takes for this month too. They're also showing off the new in colors. Okay, so you can see the new in colors in action. So for my stamping team, my Team Stick Stampers, my family, my Stampin' family, they get the option to order these make and takes for just $7. So that's another perk of being on the team and getting the starter kit. Okay, so let's work on this card here. I'm going to grab the cardstock. I'm going to use a basic white cardstock, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I should probably have written down the measurement, but I I can just kind of measure here. Maybe 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Let's try that. So I'm just using the basic white, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Let's see if that fits on our little die there. Yep, pretty good. Okay, so it just gives us a nice little border. Yes, cellophane envelopes, Stampin' Up does sell them. People always overlook them, but they're right here. They're with all the other envelopes in the catalog. They're called clear medium envelopes. I'll give you the item number, 102619, so you can write it on your list. You get 50 in a pack. It's a great value. Okay, so let's keep going here. I'm going to use the great cup of tea stamp set. Where did I put it? I'm in a bit of a, here it is, because I have all my new stuff is still in a box because I want to clear off my shelves and get it. So there's the cup of tea stamp set. I'm going to, and then there's these coordinating dies. So when I was saying earlier that I'd love to do a Stampin' Social for you and your friends, you guys can just have fun. I do all the entertaining. I bring the fun, crafty projects. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to have like a crafternoon tea stamping event where all the projects are sort of tea themed, and I could give everyone a little party pack with a little special tea gift. Anyway, it's all exciting in my mind, but someone needs to book one so that I can make all my tea themed things. I can't wait. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use this die, and I'm going to cut out the little teacup here. Okay, so let's do that, and I'm going to use the designer series paper. Whoops. Okay, so same coordinating color, the Tahitian tie. That's one of the amazing things about color coordination. And I'm just going to use the mini cut and emboss, and we will cut out our little teacup. Do you like my watch? It's new catalog kickoff day, so I thought I would wear my watch that my husband got me for Valentine's Day. Who else could have a logo watch? I feel pretty lucky. Okay, so there we go. Hi, Carmen. Glad you're here. Look at that. Cute, cute, cute little teacup. Right? I didn't even have to stamp it. I just used the dies to cut it out with the designer series paper. And this is the paper that you'll get free when you get the starter kit. Okay, so got that. And then, is there anything else I wanted to die cut out? Oh, I will, but I'll move this for now. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to grab, there's all sorts of different greenery and things like that. I'm going to grab this one here, and I'm going to pop it onto a block. Okay, well, everything's gone crooked. So exciting. And then I'm going to use another in color here, the Parakeet Party. The in colors actually coordinate really nicely with each other too, which is really nice. So I'm just going to stamp. Okay, and then we'll put our little teacup here. Yay! I'm already happy. I love, love, love how easy it is to create pretty things with Stampin' Up! Product. It never ceases to amaze me. Okay, so, whoops, get the lid on here. Okay, and then we'll pop that on here. Does it cut out the teacups from the DSP? I do not think so. That is a great question, Debbie, but because these are pretty big teacups. Let me check if there's smaller ones. Okay, I'm going to actually pop this up on dimensionals just to give it a little bit of height and lift. Okay, so you can And just remember, I will pre-cut, pre-die cut everything for you if you do end up getting the party perk of the card kits. You just need to place a minimum $60 order and you'll get that. So I'll die cut all this for you. Okay, I think it'd be nice to have a little sentiment. So I'm just checking to see, answer Debbie's question. I don't see a little teacup here. So no, I don't think it would cut out because the designer series paper, that's a great question, Debbie. Here, I'll just look. I don't really see any teacups. Like I see teapots, but I don't think there's a die for the teapots. See, these teacups are really little, and that's not like the teacup in the die is pretty big. So I hope that answers your question, Debbie. Okay, oh, there's something else I wanted to show you that I was very excited about in the new catalog. Question is, where did I put it? Probably back in my box. Yes. Okay, this came out in the new catalog. Hello, Stylish Shapes dies. I can already tell I'm going to be using these dies like over and over and over and over again because look at the shapes. You have circles, you have squares, you have banners, and there's like this cute little stitching on it. So anyway, I'm going to grab this banner one. Okay, so this is a new die that's available with this catalog. So I overlooked it in my first order. I was like, what? Where are people getting these cute die cuts? I'm like, where is that coming from? So now I know. I had to like search the catalog and find that. So let's go ahead and cut out our little banner because we're going to put a little sentiment there. Yes, you're right, Carmen. The greenery is so cute and it works so perfectly with the teacups. Okay. So for those of you that signed up for my Girls Getaway Stamp Camp, that's the feature bundle that we're going to be using at that camp, the teacup, the cup of tea suite. So if you already own that set or you bought it or are planning to buy it, then you're all set for the Girls Getaway Stamp Camp because that's what we're using. And we've got some beautiful cards, so okay. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this sentiment. It says, thanks, thank you for your friendship. Okay, sweet and simple sentiment there. I'm just trying to make sure that I've got my stamps somewhat straight. It's always hard to get it straight. Yes, there's stitching on both sides. Oh, you mean, yeah. Can you see that there, Carmen? Hopefully that helps. Okay, so we're going to use the Tahitian Tide. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. It fits perfectly in that banner. Hello, Stylish Shapes Dies, brand new with this catalog. I can already tell that I love you. I love you. I am going to use you a lot. Okay, so let's do that. If I had my matte dots, I would put a few in color matte dots, coordinating matte dots, but I don't have them. They are busy at work for my team make and take, so I don't have them. But I am going to show you the coordinating ribbon. The ribbon caught me a bit by surprise because I didn't expect it to be quite so metallic and shiny. Okay, but they are fun and adds a little bit of bling. So I am going to just tie a little bow. And because it's metallic, the color sort of has a different sort of shade to it, but it's still the Tahitian Tide. You can clearly tell it's still Tahitian Tide here. Okay, I just tied a little bow and then we'll finish off our card with that. Okay, ta-da! See, coordinating products are so great And hopefully this introduced you to one of our new in colors and gave you a chance to see the other in colors. So let's put our glue dot on and we'll finish off this card. Sweet and simple, sweet and satisfying, and it uses the brand new note cards and envelopes in the in color, so it makes so much sense to add those on. Okay, so that is card number 1 that I wanted to show you, and I wanted to introduce you to the Stylish Shapes dies, which are new in the catalog, and the what do they call it? They call it the Tea Boutique Suite. So I'm gonna, while you're jotting things down, it is super sweet. While you're jotting things down in your little wish list there, I'm gonna make sure that I'm cleaning my stamps as I go along because I do not have enough space on this table. Yeah, I think lots of people have been designing in color cards like this, so because many demonstrators are loving the new in colors. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there we go. So don't forget, if you want to book me for a Stampin' Social, I would be happy to do a Crafternoon tea event or any kind of customize any kind of event for you. And you'll get extra bonus tickets as part of this Facebook party. So I'm just gonna, I like to keep the dies if I can with the stamp set so I'm not hunting for them later. Okay, so let's put that back in my box. Everything's going in this huge box of stuff that I ordered because I haven't cleared off my shelf yet from from the old annual catalog. So, okay, yay, card number 1. Okay, so this card introduced you to the Tea Boutique Suite and introduced you to the new in colors. What can we do next? Let's, I don't want to miss, there's one I wanted to show you. I'll just quickly fly through here. Oh, good. See, that's why I do these parties, Susan. I'm glad you like seeing it in person. Okay, so let's keep going. Yes, this is the next one I wanted to show you. It's not a, oh, wait. See, I knew I would forget things. I wanted to show you other samples because I participated in swaps. So I wanted to show you other samples using the Tea Boutique Suite. Back up. We're not moving on yet. Okay, so this one is from Miran in a demonstrator out in Victoria, BC. Isn't that a totally different look? See how you can use the same stamp set, same designer series paper, and that was something totally different. Okay, and then this one, this has more of those in colors. Who's this one from? Oh, Maureen Olton on my team. Okay. Oh, this is Jacinthe. I can tell with the French saying there. I'm pretty sure it's Jacinthe, yeah. Okay, so there's a few samples using that Tea Boutique Suite, and you can even see how the in color ribbons work really nicely, but you don't have to do the cards in color. You can do other colors too. Okay, so good, I showed you that. Okay, the next stamp set I wanted to show off, and another little stamping I wanted to do, it just happens to be on the next page, is the Sending Smiles stamp set. And this one caught my eye. I picked it up because I love anything that has sentiments and pictures and images. I feel like it makes it really versatile. The other thing I loved about this one are the coordinating dies. Check out these coordinating dies. We've got banners, we've got words, the sending, and we've got the dies to cut out the various flowers. Okay, isn't that fun? So I'm going to stamp a very easy card using this set. It's one that I did for our Team Stick swap. We did a little swap. Some of my Team Stick girls may have seen it already. And I hope I can remember how to make this card. And I hope that I have enough cardstock because I realized I made it for the Team Stick swap and it used up a lot of my supplies, but let's give it a shot. Okay. So I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss, very dramatic there, very rich color. Okay, and then this is the perfect card to make if you're new to stamping, or if you want to do like a batch, which is what I did for my swap, because it's really easy to make a whole bunch of them. So I'm just cutting it at 5.5, and I'm going to score it at 4.25. That's going to give me the perfect size card base there, and it allows me to use one sheet of cardstock and get 2 cards. So it's pretty cost effective that way. Okay, so there is our card base. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to grab, I think, some Blushing Bride. Okay, you guys who know me know it's like I can't hold myself back. Or actually, instead of Blushing Bride, I'm going to use the Petal Pink. Okay, and so we'll cut some of that Petal Pink and just do a little layer at 4 inches. Hopefully this is big enough. Let's see, 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Yes. Okay, so this will give us our layer on top. Okay, but if I want a little more of the Blackberry Bliss showing, and I kind of feel like I do, I'll make it a little, cut off 1/4 inch there on either side so that it's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, so I think that gives us a nice border there. So this is card number 2 for the party, which I'll happily cut and prep for you if you place a minimum $60 order as part of the party. And this is like I call it a SIP card, stamps, ink, and paper. That's all we're going to be playing with on this card. So no fancy die cutting, no fancy folding. Oh, I'm a little crooked there. Okay. I swear my eyes are not what they used to be. Okay, so let's see whether that's a little better. Okay. And then there is a wonderful brand new designer series pack of paper, and it is, they call it a host exclusive. Okay, but I know you guys like it when I kind of show you the paper, but there's so much. But let me see whether I can kind of pull it out a bit so that you can kind of see the different patterns. Okay, there's so many different patterns. So they call it a host exclusive, but it doesn't mean it's just for people that host parties. I mean, obviously that's the easiest way to get it because you can earn Stampin' Reward dollars, and that's how you can purchase this exclusive product. But you can also get it with your own personal order. As long as your own order is $200 or more, you start earning Stampin' Rewards. And you can use your Stampin' Rewards for anything in the catalog. You can also use it for these exclusive host items. Even if you don't think your order will get to 200, that's okay. Just share the catalog with some friends at work, or some of your other friends. Combine your order so that it comes to 200, and then you'll get the Stampin' Rewards to use for this gorgeous host paper. Okay, so let's see whether I have enough. I was going to use this dotty paper. Let's see whether I have. Otherwise, there's so many beautiful patterns in here. We're not limited. I'm just going to kind of use this mosaic sort of pattern here. Can you see it? It's got Pool Party, Petal Pink, Blackberry Bliss, a little bit of... So if you're never sure what kind of color combo to do, just remember that you can look at our designer series paper to get some ideas, because that's what I did. And that's how I got this Blackberry Bliss Petal Pink combo. So I'm cutting it at 3.5 inches, and let's try by 3. I'll put that on here. Okay, and then I'll use some basic white. So this is introducing you to this host exclusive. They still have some, you'll see as you browse throughout the catalog, the things that are sort of host exclusive items. Okay, I can put this away. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of basic white. And let's see, we're going to take that same width 3.5 inches there. Okay, I think we only need it about 2 inches. Did 2.25 there. Okay, so before I glue this down, I'm going to do some stamping. As I said, this is a SIP card, so stamps, ink, and paper are all we need. I'm going to grab the stamp set and I'm going to use this sending. And you guys could tell me. I wish I had a little voting button. We can do sending smiles across the miles, sending all the good luck your way, sending sunshine to brighten your day, sending love and big hugs. There's so many little sayings that go with that, so it's great. I'm going to start with the sending, and you guys can tell me which saying you want underneath the sending. So for this one, I'm going to use this block. I think it's the H block. Okay. And I'm going to stamp with the Blackberry Bliss, which I feel like I need a little extra juicing up. Let's see. I think it's okay. Okay, so we'll do the sending. And what do you guys want me to do? Comfort and strength? Okay, let's do that. Sending comfort and strength. So let's grab that one. I saw Kathy wade in and she was the first one, so I can easily add that. Sending comfort and strength. So let's pop that on there. That looks pretty straight. Excuse me, and even if it's not, it doesn't matter, it's handmade. There we go. Okay, so let's pop that on here. Okay. This is an easy peasy layout that you can use for your fast and quick cards. Okay. It is gorgeous. See, you have to see it in action. It's one thing to see the catalog, it's another to see it in action. That's why I like to do these little kickoff parties so that you can kind of see. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab a bit of the Blackberry Bliss. Do I have a little strip? Let me see. Oh, maybe I can cut a strip off here. Okay, and then okay, I'm gonna cut it. Let's try 3/4 inches, and then we'll go across 3.5 inches. We can always change it up if we need to. There we go. It just kind of hides that little seam between the basic white paper and the designer series paper. Okay, but see how easy this card is? Stamps, ink, and paper. We're just letting the gorgeous Stampin' Up product speak for itself, how the color coordinates perfectly, right? We've got the Blackberry Bliss matching with the Blackberry Bliss in the designer series paper, cardstock, and I think we need to put a little bling bling. So let's pick a bling bling here. Oops, sorry. We've got our Glossy Dots assortment. I don't know if that's too bright, but this does, I don't think it's pool party, but it has a little, I think it'll work. Let's try one of those. This is a brand new, I love these things are like candy. Don't you think? These dots and these pretty dots. You can't have too many of them because you're going to use them. There we go. Okay, so that's card number 2. So hopefully I've introduced you some new things in the catalog. Card number 1, I introduced you to the new in colors, the Tea Boutique Suite. Card number 2, I'm just showing you this fun stamp set. I'm going to show you some samples. Why did this stamp set call my name? And introduced you to the new Glossy Dots and the Host Exclusive Designer Series paper. Okay, so I'm going to clean my stamps, but I want to show you some samples using this stamp set because I didn't show you the dies, but here you can see the dies in action. Okay, so this is Suzanne Netz. Thank you for sharing your swap card. Look at the gorgeous masking she did and the ombre effect that she did on the die. She just used the thin word die on this card. But you'll see that that die set also sort of has like a bubble background so that you can kind of have a shadow effect. Isn't that nice? Okay, she combined 2 stamp sets because this paper hug is actually from another stamp set. This is from Chris Carmichael. Thank you, Chris. So cute. And then this is from Sylvie Drader. So this allows you to see this, the flower part in action, the gorgeous sending, and then one of the other dies. And this is another one of the in colors, the Orchid Oasis. So, yeah, from Sylvie, right? Yep, another Team Stick girl. So there you go. There's a few samples using that stamp set. And you guys can jot down some of your favorites on your wish list while I clean my stamps. And we'll keep moving through the catalog here. I'm not going to get through everything because I pretty much figured you guys might have some other things to do besides sitting here all day. I know, so gorgeous, right? Okay, so let me clean up my space a little bit and then we'll keep moving through the catalog. You could totally like email Stampin' Up and say if you like Cheryl saying that she really likes the way the dies have that shadow effect behind them. You can tell them that because if they know, well, they can usually tell from the sales. If something's popular, then they know, right? Okay, so let me clean off my stamps, clean off my tabletop a little bit, and we'll move on. So don't forget, if you have any questions, I am happy to answer them. Don't be shy. Maybe you haven't commented yet. Don't be shy to comment either, because I love to hear from you. Okay, so I'm glad everything's going well. We've been having internet issues. Oh my gosh, so many issues. Okay. So I'll put that. And so don't be alarmed. Whenever I use the red or the purple kind of colors, it does stain the stamps, but it's no harm. I just wash them and I can use them again. The color doesn't transfer if I've cleaned it properly, so it's no problem. You can tell I did a whole bunch of swap cards with that one. Okay. You're escaping from your die set there. Let's put that back. Okay, so that is that one. Okay, so our 2 cards there. Look what we made. We made these. We made these. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're gonna fly by some things. We did this one. We did this one. Let's fly by because these are all like, there's some new things, but we're just gonna keep going. Oh, so many beautiful things. Okay, you guys all need your own catalog. I'm gonna fast forward because I want to move to page 78 and 79. It's May, so it's time to start thinking about the men in our lives. If you guys remember, last year I did my man class. My husband was the guest stamper. Do you remember that? We did it on Zoom, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to have him guest stamp again for my Sweet and Simple class. Now that my Sweet and Simple class, it's free for everybody to watch on the second Thursday, so you can all mark your calendar for that. I'll be on my Facebook page, and I'll be picking a stamp set, and we'll stamp. But anyway, I wanted to kind of stop and do a little pause at this suite. It's called the He's the Man suite. I want to show you this designer series paper, actually. Let me show you that paper. Where is it? I was just using it. Hello, designer series paper. Where are you? Please excuse me. Oh yeah, it's right here. It's obvious. Okay. There's something really neat about this designer series paper, which I didn't realize until I started playing with it. So for those of you who signed up for my paper share, there's going to be a little surprise because I didn't realize that there were 2 sheets of die cuts. So that's what's unique about this paper pack. So it's a little bit. These are like a whole huge sheet of die cuts. So I can't just cut them in quarters and hand them out. So I'll probably count and everybody will get, a quarter of the die cuts or something. Okay, but both sheets are exactly the same. Okay, but all these great die cuts, which are perfect for your cards. You could put them on your cards. You could use them for scrapbooking. Okay, let me show you the other patterns in this paper. But those die cuts are super, super cool. Okay, I didn't realize, but see how the colors coordinate really nicely with the rest of the paper pack? Okay, so I'm just going to show you this paper so that you can see it. Okay, Cheryl. Yeah, you can watch the replay later. Okay. Okay, and then this actually is the feature designer series paper that I'm using for the May scrapbooking, for the May Memories and More class. So why don't I show you that? Now, if you missed the news, I think starting in this past February, I actually started monthly scrapbooking classes. So part of it was so that I could keep up with my scrapbooking. And part of it is because I actually really believe in the value of scrapbooking, of preserving our memories, of making sure our photographs have a story. So how many of you, oh yeah, the torn notebook paper came from these die cuts. How many of you took a picture in the past month of something that was important to you, of an occasion, of a person, of a vacation? Go ahead. Tell me. Be honest. I bet most of you, if you're anything like me, my phone is out taking pictures nonstop, especially because I have kids and just different things. So here is, for those of you that already signed up for the May scrapbooking class or our Memories Matter subscriber, you'll be getting in your kit. Oh, Janice, you should totally join my Memories Matter class, because what I do is I make scrapbooking so easy. So easy. Like, I will give you all these 12 by 12 pages. I'll give you step-by-step written instructions. All the girls from my May class will get half a package of He's the Man Designer Series paper. They'll get these pre-cut mats. There's also going to be little dots. I didn't finish it off with the ribbon or anything. And so everybody can scrapbook. You don't have to have any special skill because I provide the instructions. I do the design and the layout. All you need to do is get your pictures. So I have been trying to be really good about making sure that I'm printing out my pictures. Yes, Gail, you could totally do scrapbook pages of your great granddaughter. You could give it as a gift. You could keep it as your own memory book. Oh, your great granddaughter. Oh, felicitación. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That's so exciting. So the pictures that I've got here are from Kevin's 50th birthday in the fall. So these were some of the treats I made for his party. And here's Kevin getting a gift from Nathaniel. Oh, see? Happy birthday, Mr. Coe. That was on his sign at his school. I got my husband's got a blue pickup truck. So I got cookies made in a blue pickup truck with the number 50. Anyway, so we took all these pictures and these are amazing memories. So I have to scrapbook them. So I have been scrapbooking last month's Memories Matter. I was putting them into the album. So I just want to show you how easy it is. You print out your pictures. I'm just trying to decide which ones I want to put in. I think I'm going to put in these ones where he's like blowing his candle on the cake. Or I don't know which one's good. And then there's this, look at with the whole family here celebrating his birthday. There's a balloon growing out of my son's head. Oh, this one's really cute. Okay, maybe we can use this one. And then we can have some, maybe with some of our friends that came to visit. We had to socialize outside because of the pandemic. Let's see. So maybe we can have a few pictures like that. We had some friends drop by. So let's see what we can do here. I think we can do it. I think it's going to be great. So I did not pre-plan this, guys. You guys are, this is what it is. So when you join my Memories Matter class, if you let me know that you want to be a Memories Matter subscriber, and you'll get bonus raffle tickets as part of my Facebook party. And what's even more important is that you will be taking a step into preserving your memories. And what happens is every month I have a 2-hour online crop, where we get on Zoom and we do our pages. We put our pictures down, we journal, and it's almost like an exercise buddy where we make sure we're getting it done. And my family and everybody, they love to look at everything. Okay, so I'm not going to quite glue it down yet because I'm just going to see where I want to lay everything. But what I do need to do is crop some of these pictures because I don't need all these houses on this side, right? So this is called cropping, where we actually like cut the pictures. Don't panic. I think I saw someone ask where I got my pictures developed. I got them developed at Blacks. It is all online. It's like an online service, and you just upload your pictures, and then that's it. And then they mail it to you, and you pay them. Okay, so I'm just cropping the picture. See how it makes that picture come alive when you cut it to size? Okay, so that'll fit really nicely right there. Okay, so we've got, and I think this can really be cropped. You don't need to see my messy house in this picture, but we do need to see the cake. So let's see if I can cut this here. Okay, so some of you may have memories that you really want to preserve because they're extra special for some reason, maybe a graduation, maybe a family member that's passed on and you want to make sure generations after you will remember. So scrapbooking is the solution, okay? Because when the pictures are on the phone, let's face it, we don't really go back and look at them all that often. Okay, so I'm not sure how wide this one is. Let me just measure. And then, so this won't be one of the make and takes that I'll send to you, but I just wanted to show you and kind of inspire you to see how easy it is, how easy I make scrapbooking. So I really encourage you to give my Memories Matters class a try. You can try just one class for $48, or you can become a subscriber and then you only have to pay $45 instead of $48. Okay, so there we go. I think that's good. Okay, so let's stick it down and ta-da, you helped me get a scrapbook page done. So the only thing that's missing is something that's really important for scrapbooking is the journaling. Lucky for us, the Stampin' Right markers are perfect for journaling, so I will do that later. I won't make you all watch me share all my memories of my husband's 50th birthday and planning it all and all of that, but hopefully I'm still on the camera here. The scrapbook pages are a little bit big. Oh, I think I'm out of adhesive. You can tell I'm out of adhesive because it's all red here. Let's see if I can sneak out a few last bits. This color of the mat is Cajun Craze. It works really nicely for masculine cards and projects. Okay, so after the video's done, I will update all the links, but, oh, what do I put my finished pages in? Okay, let me show you. I have an album. When Stampin' Up used to sell scrapbook albums, I bought a whole bunch of them. So I'm still going through them. This one's actually really full now. So you can see. So I would do my journaling over here. I'm trying not to knock this over. Okay, so this is an old Stampin' Up scrapbook album. Okay, they don't sell them anymore, but you can easily get them. Like, I just get my pages now from Amazon or whatever, the page protectors. Okay, so see, you'll recognize some of this Stampin' Up paper. Oh, see, that was part of his gift too. I rented a Tesla electric car for him. There's that waves of the ocean paper that just retired. Okay, but anyway, so that hopefully answers your question. Oh, this is the one we just did for April. So look at what we're getting done. Okay, I'll move this out of the way, but that is my happy scrapbooking. I hope you feel inspired and want to give the Memories Matter class a try, because I would love to help you preserve your memories. Okay, so that's done. Ta-da! Okay, so that is the He's the Man suite. Do I have any cards with those? I don't know whether I have any cards with that. Okay, I gotta move all this. Otherwise, sorry. There's just gonna be no room on my table to show you anything. Oh, I do have some. Okay, so I do have some samples here. This one's from Dana Hancock. Okay, so you can use the projects and the designer series paper and the stamp set for the scrapbooking. You can use it to make other projects. You can use it to make cards. I think this one's from Chris Carmichael. All right, yep. And there's that Cajun Craze again. Who's this one from? Lena Gersa. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some inspiration with this suite and gives you also some inspiration on how easy scrapbooking is. Don't be afraid of it. Just do it. That's why I give those step-by-step tutorials. I'm trying to make it easy. Okay, let's fast forward. Yes. Yes, great cards. Okay, so, oh, and we're going to fast forward to Hues of Happiness 108. This kickoff would not be complete if I did not show you this suite here. Okay, the Hues of Happiness. Look at these gorgeous samples in the catalog. There is gorgeous designer series paper, a stamp set, and coordinating dies. Again, you know me, I was thrilled. This was one of the first things I bought when ordering opened up for demonstrators, because look, words, pictures, all in one stamp set. I love the font of these words, and the paper is to die for. So let me show you some of that designer series paper, and then we'll stamp our third sample. Okay, so let's see whether you can see this paper here. It's incredible. It's breathtaking, actually. Okay, so let me show you this side. And this one, the dies do cut out the flowers. Okay, so I mean, for technique class on this month, here's a quick sample of what we're doing at technique class in May. See how the die cuts out that flower really nicely? Okay, we're doing kind of fancy, different sort of folds at class this month for technique. So that's a quick little sample, but stunning, stunning. But wait, you got to see the other side just so that you can understand. Okay. Doesn't it take your breath away? But then we've got, so one side is like pretty floral. The other side is more, I don't know what the word is, like color blotches. Okay, so just bright, dramatic, beautiful color blotches. These would work great for scrapbook layouts as well. Okay, so let's do a little card sample with this one because I want to show you these stamp sets and this die. Okay, so you can take a peek at that. Oh, I'm so happy that my camera has not been going wonky today. Okay, so this was a layout that I got from Pinterest. I think Connie Babbert. I changed up the colors and the paper, but the layout is kind of generally the same. So let's get started. I'm going to use as my card base Night of Navy. Okay, so a tried and true. Yes, exactly. It's like dramatic. And it almost looks like there's texture in the paper, right, Susan? Welcome back, by the way. Are you back in Canada? Okay, so there's the 4 1/4, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. So this is going to be like a tent style card. Okay, so I'm starting to lose my voice, all this talking and excitement about the day, about the new catalog. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay, and then I want to introduce you to another new product in the catalog. It's pretty cool. I'm going to tell you the name of it. It's called the Brush Stroke Specialty Paper. There's 3 colors in it: Blushing Bride, Night of Navy, and Soft Succulent. And this also took my breath away. I'm going to pull these papers out so that you can see them. It's called Brush Stroke Specialty Designer Paper. And can you see the shine and the glimmer and the subtle brush strokes in the paper? It's very lightweight paper. And in one pack are these 3 colors. Okay, the Blushing Bride, Soft Succulent, and the Night of Navy. Okay, so I'm going to use those in our card today. So I'm going to put, we've got our Night of Navy base. I'm going to grab the Soft Succulent, which is last year's in colors. So the in colors, they kind of stay for about 2 years. They stay for 2 catalog periods. So this is it was new last year, and now this is sort of the returning in colors, Soft Succulent. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Okay. So we'll have a layer. Right. Susan's like, oh la la. Yes, that paper is gorgeous. And then I'm going to just use some basic white, tried and true. Everybody should be having at least 1 spare pack of basic white in your craft cave all the time because it's an essential. So 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So I'm just going down sort of like an inch, a 1/4 inch at a time. Okay, so I'm just kind of creating the layers. Okay, and then I'm going to take this gorgeous paper and I just cut them in 1 inch strips. I've already kind of cut them here. Let's see whether I can get them out. I hope my AirPods last and that I don't die. I don't usually do Facebook Live for so long. Okay, so, oh, we're going to need this. So I'm going to cut it 1 inch by 4 3/4 inches. Hopefully that works. Yep. Okay. Yes, this paper is so gorgeous. Okay. 4 3/4. and 4 3/4. So 1 inch by 4 3/4. So I'm just, I mean, I couldn't decide which color to use, so I'm using all three of this gorgeous, I don't know. Can you see the gorgeous shimmer in there? Okay, so let's start with that. We're going to come back and do more cutting, but let's start to adhere this down so that I don't lose all the pieces. Okay, so we'll put the soft succulent layer down. Oh, this is at the end. So you can all watch me refill my seal adhesive because I am out. And by the way, seal adhesive is back in stock. It was out of stock for a while. It was a bit traumatic for me, but my shipment came in, so we've got refills, my friends. I know some people have told me that they have trouble using the seal adhesive. So I'm going to tell you, I've shared it before, but I'll share it again because I love this adhesive now. Love, love, love. Okay, so you just pop it in. The refill's no big deal. You pop it in. Okay, and then you can actually just kind of roll on here just to get it going. Okay, like sometimes in the beginning people are like, nothing's coming out, but you just got to kind of get it going. That's it. Oh, now I've got a big, okay. Oh, Susan wants to know where in the catalog we find that specialty paper. Let me show you. Put this down, and then I'll show you. I just don't want to lose all my pieces. I can see myself, I'll grab my catalog, and then it'll be like these little pieces will disappear. Okay, so the trick for using the seal adhesive, by the way, oh, you know what? Let me do the middle one first. It helps me to. So you just roll it, and then I just kind of like do a wrist flexion to break the adhesive. Okay, so I don't know. I just find that that helps. So I'm just going to lay this in the middle. One on this side. And then one on this side. Whoops, I already put adhesive on here. Okay. Okay, so let me show you where it is in the catalog, Susan. I know this specialty paper is very beautiful. It's here where all the specialty designer series papers are on page 139. Okay, it's right that this is exactly what I mean. In the catalog, you're like, what? I don't know. I don't see anything. But then when you actually get the paper and you see the shine and the subtle brush stroke pattern in it, oh la la is the correct terminology there. Okay, so that is that. Let me put this away. Okay, so back to our wonderful suite here, which I closed the book and I lost it. They say it was like one near the back here. Okay, so I didn't use the designer series paper on this card, but I am using the stamp set and the dies. So let me show you the stamp set and the dies because there are some very cool dies in this set. Okay, there we go. So there's actually these really fun dies that give like a notebook. Oh, maybe this is what Jen was saying. Like, where did that torn notebook look come from? I think it comes from the dies. It could come from the die cut from that He's the Man designer series paper. But let me show you. We're going to use this die cut now. Okay, let me just pop out all these old papers here. Okay, so I'm just going to use a bit of Blushing Bride, just a little strip will do me. Okay, and we'll get our, I just need like a little strip because I'm going to run it across the card here. Okay, and then we don't need a lot. I'm just going to take a little strip. And it cuts on this side. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I can trim it off myself. But I'm going to put that die right on there and then grab my little cut and emboss. I'm using the mini just because it takes up a little less space on my on my table because I have so many things on my table to show you. Okay, I hope you're getting inspired. I feel like I need one of those party horns. Doot, doot. We're having a party here. Okay, so let's stick that through. Okay, and look at the fun. It looks like the page of a spiral bound notebook, right? So if I had put this at the edge, it would have cut off, but it's fine. Okay, super fun. Super fun. Just okay, so I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to cut a little strip of just the basic white. Can't go wrong with basic white here. And I'm going to go across. Is this 4 inches? That's more like 3 3/4. That's okay. And then I'll go 1.5, maybe 1 1/4. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure this is cut at 3 3.5 too. Oops, I should have gone the other direction. Okay. Oh, I cut it the wrong length. Hang on. Totally cut it the wrong length. So sad. Oh well. Okay. Just imagine this is the full length. Okay. But we're just going to give that fun little edge across. I think we can. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp. Let's do some stamping. This card's coming together. And the stamp has coordinating dies as well. So I think I'm going to go with the, there's like this flower. There's a few different types of flowers. Maybe this one and this one. Okay. And then we'll use our words. There's all kinds of pretty words. So I'm doing the "You are wonderful in every way." So I'm going to stamp that on here. And I'm just going to keep the color coordination going. Hi, Nan. And I'm going to stamp it with the Night of Navy. Okay, and then I'll just use a little scrappy piece of paper to do also in Night of Navy, a little flower here. And then where's our other flower? Here. Just 2 different types of flowers. Do you think it'll fit there? No, let's see. I always have little scrappy pieces lying around. Okay. Okay, and then just to add a pop of color on these flowers, I'm going to use the sponge dauber. Okay, I think you get a package of 5 sponge daubers. And I'm going to just dab it in a little bit of Blushing Bride, just to give it a little pop of color. Okay, I don't want it so defined that it's like, didn't want to color it in with a blends marker. I just wanted to give it just a hint of color. Can you see that there? Just kind of in the center. I think it just gives it a nice soft kind of look, just in the center. Can you see that? Okay, so I think that makes it kind of interesting. And then let's die cut. Okay, I gotta put my sponges away. My table is like, you can't see the whole thing, but it's like literally covered with so many things. I see an avalanche happening, something. Okay, and I'm gonna close this ink pad so I don't stick my hand right in it. Okay, Here's our beautiful card coming together. Let's use our coordinating dies and cut this out. See how the die will cut it out beautifully. There we go. Okay, so let's use our mini cut and emboss machine. And for those of you that join later, don't forget this is my all-important link. If there's things you need to shop for, if you want to take advantage of the party perks and get the free gems and the free pre-cut card kits, you're going to want to shop. And then if you want extra door prize tickets, make sure you sign up for my Stampin' for Fun Club or my Technique class, Stampin' for Fun Club or Memories Matters subscription. I would love to just stamp with you regularly, create with you regularly, play with paper regularly. I think it's so important that we do it together because that adds the extra element of accountability to make sure we're doing what we love. And also we get that extra creative inspiration. Okay. Okay. There we go. These flowers are beautiful. I'm very happy. Hello, beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just laughing my table. Everything is a bit askew. But that's what happens with the excitement of crafting. Okay. So I'm just going to put a bit of adhesive back here. I'm going to put this fun border. I'm missing this part here, but I think I'm going to hide it with, it's okay, it's going to be hidden by the flower anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And we'll pop that on. And those are our 3 cards. These 3 cards will be part of my party perks. I would love to cut and prepare them for you. I'll even die cut this. That way you can get a sampling of these papers if you're thinking of buying them and not sure yet. Just place a minimum $60 order and I'm happy to cut these for you. I think that's might be the early bird perk. So just make sure you get your order in by Thursday. Okay. The party ends on Friday. All the party perks go until the party ends on Friday. Okay, and then we need to jazz it up a bit. Let's put some little dots. Okay, another new embellishment here from the catalog. These are the in color opal rounds. So these are last year's in colors, but I think it might be okay, even though, because this is really supposed to be the polished pink, but I think it will be fine. We just add a touch of color there. Oh, maybe this one would have been better. Oh well, too late now. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm glad you love it, Gail. I think it's this shiny paper that really makes it, but okay. So here are our 3 cards that we made today as part of the party. Where's the 3rd one? Hello. Sorry. You've heard me say that. And every time something's lost, I talk to my things. I'm like, hello, where's the 3rd card? I know I made 3 cards. It was the sending card. Where did you go? Oh, maybe I put it together here. Hello. Well, it was a black gray. Oh, here it is. It's hiding under this basic white. Okay. So these were the 3 cards that we stamped today. Okay. And hopefully it gave you a taste. I mean, this is by no means an exhaustive walkthrough through the catalog, but just some of the goodies that I had that I couldn't wait to play with and show you. So hopefully you got to see some of the new embellishments, some of the new papers, colors, dies, stamp sets, okay, even a host set. Okay, so I would love for you to enjoy these cards and the party perks. Don't forget I'm giving away a gift of the new flower embellishments. Is there anything? I'm sure there's other things I want to show you. I have other samples here. So here are samples using the Hues of Happiness suite, the swap cards that I received. Okay, so this is Karen Duke out from Alberta. That's her. And so see, there's an example of how you can use the dies to cut out the designer series paper. Isn't that gorgeous? If you want to see more new catalog stuff in action, like last call, last chance, whatever, last, is to sign up for my new catalog stamp camp, because we will do 10 different cards, kind of the same theme, just like all kinds of things from the new catalog. See, there's that die in action there. It really looks like, and then I didn't show you this die, but it's also part of that die set. It makes like a detailed stitching and die cutting all in one there. Okay, so that's that suite. I think that's mostly it. I mean, there's a lot of other things in here, but you'll just have to keep stamping with me. There's a lot of new embellishments. And I just want to show you what I bought this morning. I bought this punch because I feel like that's super useful to have a large punch with a shape. I also bought this punch, okay, because I feel like you could put so much in there. Okay, and I also bought this die here. Where is it? Oh, here. It's called the Cracker and Treat Box. Okay, and it's got everything to make kind of like a little treat. Let's see whether they have a picture here. Do they? I know I've seen it. Anyway, it makes like a cute cracker treat box, which is super, super fun. Let's see. Here, these. Okay, so that gives you an idea of some of the new things. I know I didn't show you everything because I literally just put in my order for some of these new things, like this new paper. Those of you who got signed up for the paper share, like you'll be getting samples of these paper in your hands. So yes, I had to get that cracker die. I thought, oh, that looks so cute. I have to get that. Okay, so let me flip this around so that I can say a proper farewell. What I'm hoping, okay, so far so good on the technology today. So scary. Okay, so this party runs until Friday. The early bird perks end on Thursday. Don't forget to fill out the door prize form. Don't forget to get your extra tickets and free stamp sets either by booking a party or joining my Technique Club or my Memories Matter subscription, and the free stuff you can get just for placing a minimum $60 order with me. So I'm excited about that. And I am hoping that I will hop on live again before this party's over. I'm going to be totally honest. For some reason, things have felt kind of hairy lately, and I haven't been as on top of things as I normally like to be. My son just moved home from Ottawa, and my daughter, I don't know, she's like all over the place. So I'm sure you understand, family first. I've got lots of things with the family going on. Oh, I forgot to show you my big box of stuff. If you guys want to stick around, I'll show you that. So that's why I haven't fully committed to stamping another card for you or hopping on live, but I'm going to try. It might just be impromptu. I might hop on live randomly just to remind you about party perks, and if any more of my new stuff show up, I might show off that. So, or if I'm still stamping away, if there's something I love, I might just hop on live impromptu and show you. But I don't have a set time because I don't know, things have been a little wonky lately. Okay, so do you guys remember, if you've been following my group, that I got a huge box delivered yesterday, a big Stampin' Up box. So if any of you are demonstrators that earn the incentive trip and you haven't received your box of pillow gifts and you want to be surprised, you can just leave now. Leave now, okay? Because I don't want to ruin anybody's surprises, but I do want to show you what I received because you guys are like my community, and I know that earning this incentive trip is not just a me thing. It's always with gratitude to my Team Stick Stampers and to those of you who are my club members and those of you who shop and support my business. I am so grateful. It's all part of the journey. And even though Stampin' Up canceled the incentive trip this year, we were supposed to go on a cruise. I want to say in the Caribbean, like in Eastern Caribbean. I've lost track now because we were supposed to go to Maui, and then maybe we were supposed to go to the Baltic. I can't remember. I've lost track because we've canceled so many incentive trips or I haven't been able to go. So anyway, it's supposed to be this week or next week. Um, and so, but Stampin' Up was so kind to send us some gifts. So even though we can't go on the trip, and they also put a nice cash deposit in our account, which I think I already spent when I went to Vancouver. But that's okay. That was fun. We went with our family, but to have this like gift delivered was so special for me. So, and I think I'm supposed to say, Stampin' Up on compliance. They never want us to give the idea that it's like super easy to get all these trips and perks, and that you can just Stampin' Up is not a get rich quick scheme. I don't know. So I just have to make it completely clear to you that I have um, worked hard, and you guys have worked along with me, and I am so thrilled to be able to share this with you, and I am so grateful for your support. Um, so you saw the big box, okay? And I opened up the box, and on the top of the box was this beautiful orchid oasis colored box. And then underneath, this one isn't a surprise to those of you who um, may have heard, because they asked us for our bathrobe size. So it was really hard. Am I a size small or am I a size medium? Like maybe I would have been small before, but after the pandemic, I think maybe I'm a medium. But anyway, it's this really luxurious bathrobe. Obviously, I haven't tried it on because I don't know, there's something special about still having the bow on it. But look, there's even like, can I show you? There's branding on it. So on the pocket, there's like a little Stampin' Up logo. So I think the whole idea of these gifts is to give myself a really pampering experience, just to kind of treat myself so I can get my bathrobe on. And then, okay, I'm just going to say it one more time. If you're an incentive trip earner and you haven't received your box and you want to be surprised, do not watch this part, okay? Okay, because I know boxes are still arriving to people all across the world, but let me see. I don't know what the best way is to show you. Okay, so when you open it up, there's a beautiful aroma. So I can't really share the aroma with you, but it's almost like a peach kind of aroma. So soothing, maybe peachy florally kind of smell. And then inside is a beautiful colored decoration at the lid of the box here. Can you see? And it just says celebrate yourself. So again, that whole pampering theme. And there's two um, beautiful mugs. So I got two of these mugs. Can you see there's like a lovely um, gold sort of rim on it? And of course it says Stampin' Up at the back. So there's two mugs. And then um, I don't want to drop it here. Well, okay, let me see whether I can hold this up. There's all this like wonderful confetti inside. The box also had confetti too. So this is sweet sorbet confetti. And in the box, the big Stampin' Up box, I think it was like starry sky colored confetti. So it's so cute, right? That it's in the Stampin' Up colors. And there's this gorgeous candle. I think that's where the beautiful scent is coming from. this lovely candle. So I got two mugs, the bathrobe, this gorgeous candle, and then I think this is kind of the special thing, this branded box. Those of you that know things will probably already recognize what it is by the size of the box. But this I felt was really like so awesome to be gifted this gift, um, because they are the newest version of the Apple AirPods. So can you see that there? So fun. So the ones that I'm using now are like the old version. So maybe my voice will come through even better with the newer version. And what's really fun is that, so I know that this is like really a special gift. So it even, the case even has like a little, the Stampin' Up on it. So anyway, I'm super excited to use my new, oh no, just dropped it. Okay, so yeah, those are my gifts. And so next week we'll be having some virtual meet and greets online. So I know it's not exactly the same as, you know, going on the cruise together with all the demonstrators, but I'm just so grateful to Stampin' Up for just giving us a little treat and helping us to feel special. Oh, of course, I can't forget the beautiful card. The beautiful card that I received as well. So, signed by Sarah and Shelley. So beautiful gifts. I feel pampered. Thanks for letting me share it with you. Thanks for enjoying my catalog kickoff party with me. And please don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions about anything, anything. I am here to help. I'm so excited to just just be on this journey. It's so exciting. So thank you guys. Have a great afternoon and we'll talk soon. Happy New Catalog Day. Bye.